talking about networks. But before we get into networks, if you guys are brand new to my channel, hello, welcome. My name is Madison. Feel free to subscribe right here. That way you get notified for future videos. I post pretty frequently, so make sure to subscribe for those. And now let's just get into networks. So first off, I'm just going to explain what an MCN is for those of you that do not know what an MCN is. And an MCN is a multi-channel network. So for some MCN examples, there is Big Frame, there's Style Hall that everyone knows about, there's Freedom, there's Planet Cameo, there's Broadband, there's a ton of them out there, you guys. And if you guys have a channel, you probably have already been approached by many networks. And I have to say, when I first started YouTube, probably when I reached about 100 subscribers, they all started flooding in. Right now, I don't get them as frequently as I used to. They still kind of trickle in every once in a while, but not as bad when I first started. Like, I remember probably up to maybe 5,000 subscribers, I got so many of them. And then the bigger I got, the less they came in, which is weird, right? So when a lot of these emails come in, they're just very a generic type of email, you know, kind of saying we've been following your channel, we think you'd be great for our network, we would love to sign with you, we will give you all this and this and this. So in that email, a lot of them will say oh, we'll give you a CPM of this and this and this, which is gonna be high. Then they'll say you would have access to our music library. They'll say, oh, we'll help you grow your channel, we'll give you some channel banners. And then they say they give you a higher revenue than AdSense does. So they basically, a lot of them will offer you first time, will be oh, you'll get 70-30, and AdSense gives you 55-45. We'll get in that in a little bit later. So first off, let's just go ahead and jump right in and answer the main question that everyone asks about networks. Are networks good or are they bad? So if you are under 100,000 subscribers, I believe networks are bad. And there are a few reasons to this. So basically, when they come at you and give you this whole proposition of everything that they're gonna offer you, let's kind of go through each one. So they're gonna go in and say, hey, we have a music library that you can use to get music and stuff for your videos. YouTube offers the same exact music library. So there is a ton of music on YouTube that you can access, and all you have to do is just go to the video manager section and go all the way down to the left-hand side, and there's a little column and it says create. Click on that and you have a bunch of music right there. So that already nicks away the music library. So next up, some of them will say oh, we will offer you channel banners and all this stuff. You guys can make your own channel banner. They're very easy. Just type in on YouTube how to make a channel banner and you will figure out how to do it. Doesn't take much time. So you don't need someone else to do that for you, especially when you want to put your own creative spin on it as well. So they're really easy to do. You can do them on PicMonkey. And the next thing is, oh, we'll help you grow your channel. So I'm just going to tell you guys right here, the only thing that is going to grow your channel is you. No one else can do that for you. It is you. It is your dedication, your consistency, and your content that you produce. So if you guys work really hard on your channel and you post consistently and you post creative and really engaging content, you will grow. And no network is going to do that for you. Especially if you have thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people in that network. They are not going to be focusing on a smaller channel to help them grow. They're going to be focusing on their bigger channels that bring in a lot of smaller channels. As for example, there's Style Hall. There's a ton of girls with Style Hall. There's LILLY, there's Aspen Ovard, and when people see that they're with Style Hall, they're like, oh, I want to be with their network too. So they think since this person's with this network, it's a good network. But that's not entirely how it works. So yeah, the only person that's going to help you grow is yourself. I honestly don't think networks are really going to help you out too much until you're a lot bigger, which is why I say do not join a network until you are 100,000 or more and really do your research on what network you want to join and what you know is going to really focus on you. All right, so now the next question is, we will pay you a higher CPM. Well, it mainly comes down to the ads that are on your content, and actually YouTube has the best access to all those high paying ads for videos. So you most likely will probably get a higher CPM with YouTube than over any network because they have some of the best ads to put on your videos that's gonna bring in that revenue. And I have to say that I really miss that I wasn't around at the time when RPM was there, because RPM is a set number that you will get per 1,000 view, which I really miss. But yeah, networks used to offer that in the contracts, but now they've gone to CPM just like YouTube has, which sucks. And then the last and the most important statement in there is that they say, we'll offer you the revenue of 70-30, which is more than what AdSense offers at 55-45. So I've watched so many videos on networks, you guys, and I've actually been told this little thing from a friend on YouTube, and then I've also done my research on it because I was like, whoa, really? And then I really just have to read it for myself. So I went and found a few articles. There's not many out there on this, which is why I really wanted to do this networks video for you guys. And a lot of the videos I watch about networks don't even mention this because I feel like not many people know about this. But basically with a network, like when they kind of pitch to you, they say like, oh, you're going to be leaving AdSense and we're going to be offering you 70-30. So why not go with them, you know, if I'm going to be keeping more of my money? No, you are not. You are never going to be able to leave AdSense, you guys. AdSense will always be on your account, so you'll always be receiving 55%. And then when a network comes in, they will be taking 30% of that 55 that you got. So then you'll be making less money than you already were, thinking that you were supposed to be making more, which is why a lot of people kind of go and be like, God, I was making a lot more with YouTube than I was with my network. What is going on? And that's what it is. And they don't tell you that, which isn't okay. So whenever you're negotiating a contract with a network, you want to negotiate for 100% of your revenue. So that is really hard to negotiate. I'm not going to lie. You usually have to be a really big channel to be able to do that. Maybe have 1 million, maybe have 800,000 or 700,000 and be like, I want 100% if you guys want me to sign with you. Because a lot of networks want those big names because those big names bring in those smaller channels, which help them make their quota for the month. Each network has to make a view quota for the month, which is why they're going and grabbing as many channels as they possibly can. Which isn't cool because I feel like they grab those like bigger names to like kind of bring people in. I know I almost got tricked with it. Then when I started reading contracts, I was like, oh, this doesn't seem like legit. Like this seems like more it's like in favor to them than it is to me. I even had one network come and say that they're going to take 50% of all my brand deals. Really? You're not, no, like that's not cool. So I could not believe that I had that in the contract. And when I read that, I was like, okay, bye-bye, not doing it. So the reason why I say that you should be at least 100,000 or above again is because you have more negotiating power. So when you are negotiating that contract, you can say, I want a higher revenue because I want to keep, because you let them know, like I know that you're taking anything out of my 55 that I already get from YouTube. So I'm gonna be making less than what I should be making. And another big thing is that when you are bigger, it is kind of good to go to a network because then they'll actually maybe send you to events and stuff. So it's actually like really good and beneficial when you're a lot bigger, but when you're smaller, not so much. I wouldn't waste your time with it. Maybe look at it when you're at like 100,000 subscribers or bigger, so that way you have more negotiating power. And then that way, if you're a bigger channel, they're gonna be focusing on you a lot more because you'll be helping them bring people in and bringing more revenue to them as well. So they're not gonna be focusing on any smaller channels, especially for the ones that have thousands and thousands and thousands channels in those networks. They're really not gonna be focusing on you. So for networks, are they good or are they bad? They are good if you are a big YouTuber, but they are bad if you are a small YouTuber. So stay away from networks, you guys. Make sure to read any contract before you get into it. Make sure to have another person read that contract because they might catch something that you did not catch. So that's my biggest thing. So make sure to read everything before you sign it. And my biggest advice is don't join a network unless you're at 100,000 or bigger. I hope this video was really helpful for you guys. If you guys have any further questions about it, feel free to ask me in the comments down below. But now let's just go ahead and get to the questions for the last video. So my first question is from Chelsea. Do you still get paid if someone uses YouTube Red? And yes, we do still get paid. You will see like on the analytics like section, it says like YouTube Red and then it has like the other one as well. So you'll see how much money you get from YouTube Red, which is kind of interesting to see like how many people are watching you that have YouTube Red. I have to say I'm a person that doesn't have it. I don't pay for it. I don't even know how much it is, but yep, we still get paid. All right, so the next question is from Ellie, and she says, what do you do if you are worried to start YouTube and don't know how to start or how to edit or make a video on a camera and put it on your laptop and upload? All right, so you guys, every person that starts YouTube doesn't know how to do any of that stuff. Majority, like 99%. There might be a few that are already in like the photography and videography side of things and then they decide to start, but majority of us, we didn't know how to do it either. And that's where your dedication and your motivation to learn comes into play. So if you don't know how to do do something, I always say Google it, YouTube it, search it, be like, how do I upload a video to YouTube? How do I film with this? Because when I first started, I actually filmed on my iPhone 6 Plus, and then also I had the free like iMovie app on here as well. So I edited my videos on here and then I uploaded them directly from my phone to YouTube, you guys. So yeah, you basically just have to like learn. It's basically just like a trial and error type of thing. If you want to learn how to do something, Google it, go learn, go and like watch things, read articles. That's what I did. I literally watched so many YouTube tutorials, you guys, on cameras and which camera I should get, lighting. I watched so much stuff. And then also I read a ton of articles too. So Google it. It helps. All right, so this question is from Ashley Nicole. She goes, can you do a tutorial on how to create those short makeup application videos on Instagram using footage already filmed for YouTube? Yes, I will definitely do a video dedicated to that because when I kind of research, you kind of have to figure it out. I feel like a lot of those videos actually, they're not explained very easily and I can be very like straightforward, like get to the point quickly on those ones. So I will definitely make a video like dedicated to how to make those small Instagram videos. It will be really helpful, trust me. I wish I had this because the ones I found were just like, So my next question is from Tammy and she says, so when you have 1,000 views, you don't get paid like before. It's for impression. I don't understand, please answer. So yes. So basically there used to be an RPM, which is like rate per monetization or something like that. And then now there's a CPM, which is click per monetization. I think that's what it is. Don't quote me on it, Google it, it's there. So basically in the old YouTube, you used to get paid like a solid amount for each 1,000 view, which was awesome. And also a lot of old contracts with networks were that same way. Like we'd pay you $5 or $10 per 1,000 view, which is really nice. But now it's about impressions. And basically those ads that you guys see popping up on the screen, those little banner ads, if someone clicks on that, you'll get paid. Or if someone watches that whole ad in the beginning, you'll get paid, and you don't skip it or anything like that, you get paid. So it's kind of harder to make money in AdSense now than it was before. And then also the bigger the video and more minutes watched in that video, the more money you will make, because these ads have to pay more money to be put on your video because it makes sense, you know, if you have a video that has 40,000 views and has a lot of minutes watched in it, those ads have to pay bigger money to put on that video because it's getting watched more. So yeah, so the bigger you are and the more you grow, the more money you'll make per impression and stuff. So that's how it works. I hope that helped. All right, so the next question is from Lizzie. I have a question. I've been looking around. When I record the video with talk through or record only voice for the video, there's a sound of noise. I cannot explain it, but it's annoying. I'm using a good microphone, but it still does the background noise. For example, your video does not have that annoying noise and it's purely your voice sound only. Any idea or what I need to do to get the same exact sound quality? I have a really good mic. So you guys know in these videos, I link down all the equipment that I use in the description box down below. I have my mic down there. I use a Rode Video Mic Pro. I plan on doing a video on audio, but I'll kind of go quickly through this. So a Rode Video Mic Pro, it's a really good mic that a ton of people use, but I've had problems with them before. And I've had them make that little shh sound in the background. It was so annoying and so many people heard it. I didn't really hear it because I have really bad hearing, you guys. I've had a lot of eardrum ruptures, so I've actually lost some of my hearing. So I can't pick up those tones. Like I don't pick up the smaller tones anymore. I know, kind of sad, but that's me. So my husband was actually the one hearing it, and then people were saying it in my videos. I'm like, I can't hear it. And it got so frustrating because I would have to have him like kind of like listen to like the playback to tell me if he could hear the noise because my ears won't pick it up. But it was a problem with the mic, and I actually did a lot of research, and a lot of people had the same problem with that mic too. So they just sent it back and they got the same one, and then some of them work and then some of them don't work. So I don't know what mic you have, let me know. But the Rode Video Mic Pro is good, but I noticed that I got that same problem until I like returned it and got a new mic. So some of them are like kind of glitchy, I'm not gonna lie. And then also I noticed this one was doing it a little bit again, but once I changed the battery, it seemed to work. So make sure to do that. And then I'm gonna go into like some other tips and tricks that you can do. I know that there's something in the settings of where you like move the notch to. I will be able to go more in depth with that in a future video. All right, so that is all the time that I have for questions today, so that way this video isn't like super duper long. But I hope that this video is helpful for you guys with networks and everything. So if you guys have any further questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I always take some time out of each day to reply to you guys, and then also I'll use them in future videos as well. So I can't wait to read what your guys' questions are. And then also let me know what your guys' experiences are with networks. I would love to read about your experiences and what you guys think about networks as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for future videos, you guys. This YouTube series comes up every Tuesday, so make sure to subscribe for those. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!